Hey, good morning, everybody. We hope that this finds your beginning of a new week wonderful on here. And you had a great weekend and you got to celebrate your mother. So today on Rural Community Solutions, we're going to explain why we have community in our name. But if you notice, on Rural Community Solutions, community, unity is italicized, bold-faced, and underlined whenever we can do it. Some programs don't let us do that. However, when you see it officially, you see it on our letterhead, you see it in my signature on my email, unity is underlined and bold-faced. Unity is emphasized in community. And today we're going to be talking about why that is and how we do that with Rural Community Solutions. Because we help you design family-friendly, youth-centered places that attract people. And it's the environment that you have that will attract people into your community. And you can define your community as any as you want to, as you define it. So here's what we mean by, what do we mean by community, and where is that? See, in Rural Community Solutions, we have 4 pillars: relationships, engagements, collaboration, and entrepreneurs. Those 4 pillars we focus on for very specific reasons. It's not just because they're catchphrases or they're really good words. They are the foundation. Think about what a pillar is. Think about a pillar is a strong beam, right, that stands upright, that supports something above it. It's a pillar. It supports something above it. And so when you have our 4 pillars that are part of Rural Community Solutions, and you are working on strengthening those pillars, then you have a great support system in your community. Now, when you build the pillar and work on the pillar of relationships, and you work on the pillar of engagement, you build trust. And we talked about trust, the definition of trust last week. And when you build relationships and you build the pillar of collaboration, and that is around your community in multi-communities, around your region as a community, you build unity. And that's where we're going to focus today. Because when you build unity, and you work on relationships, and you work on collaboration. And collaborations we've defined before as using people and looking at people's passions and purpose and using them for their greater good to get to the greater good of your unity vision. The vision that the community comes around that unifies them of the vision they wish to create. And so as you're building those pillars, you want to address the value that comes out of those pillars. Relationships, when you build relationships and people feel like they belong, and you have that environment where people feel they belong, and they feel like they are being used in the best possible way of collaboration to a joint vision where everybody gets behind that and they can feel excited, then you build unity. And unity is this. Unity is being together or at one with someone or something. Being together or at one with someone or something. It's the opposite of being divided. Think about that. The opposite of being divided. And we live in a polarity world. So where there's one, there's got to be the other, because if you don't know what division is, you don't know what unity is. So you have to experience division. You have to know what division is to unify. And so as you unify and you have unity, it's the word for togetherness or oneness. Now, look around your community. Are you one community? Really? Are you one community? Is everybody under one vision? You all know and all are working towards the same solution, towards the same vision for where you want to go. You can have your family as a community. You can have your community as a community. But it's the unity. It is that word. It's that sense of being together or at one with someone or something. It is the opposite of being divided. So, do you have a unit? Do you have unity within your community? Because when you have unity in your community and you are working on those relationships, you're working on the collaboration, and you can unify. That's the act of building unity. So at Rural Community Solutions, this is what we are doing. The actions we take, the processes that we put into place. Unify. That is to make into a unit or a coherent whole. It's to unite. Those are our processes. Those are the 4 pillars. Those are the pillars. As you work on those, it creates a community of entrepreneurial wealth. It supports entrepreneurial economy within your community. So to unify and to work with Rural Community Solutions and to unify, that is to cause people or things, okay, to be joined or brought together. So every one of our processes brings people together. It brings them together, not just at a meeting, not just in a group. We mean mentally brought together in one thought process, one unit, working on the same vision, moving forward. Unify also is to bring or come together as if into a single unit or group. Ask yourself, is our community a single group? Are we all working together for the same vision? So unify is all the people were unified by a common belief. Now, is that a positive common belief? Because there are people in this country that are unified under a common belief that might not be for the good of the whole. Just it would be good for that community. And let me tell you, they're right. In their mind, they believe they are right. But on the other hand, in a divided situation, the division, the other side has unified or has unity, and they think they are right. So how do you provide unity that brings people together like that, to unify, to bring or come together into a group, a single unit or a group, to be joined together as and brought together under a larger vision of the same cause? That is unity. And that's where Rural Community Solutions really thrives, because when you have community, and look at our emphasis on unity in community, it is a unified body of individuals, the people of a common interest living in a particular area. So your community can be self-defined. We look at regions. We look at where your economic regions are coming from. We look at your community patterns. We look at where your commercial centers coming from. We look at where your customers are coming from. All of that is community. And community is a group of people with a common characteristic. So you look around your region, what common characteristic does your region have? Right? It's interest of living together within a larger society. So when you couple that with our mission of Rural Community Solutions, our name of our company, Rural Community Solutions. And that's how we help you design family-friendly, youth-centered places that attract people. It's the attract of people because you have a vision of who you want to attract to your community. But you have to be a unified community. The community has to act as one to bring people together. That doesn't happen overnight. It is a longer process. It is more of a process than just doing a project. This is the act of building a culture that unifies your community around a common theme and around a common interest. And those are the processes that we bring together when we build upon our 4 pillars of building relationships, building engagement, building collaboration, and building entrepreneurs. How do those foundations support your community to build entrepreneurial wealth and an entrepreneurial economy within your community? Let us know how we can help. Let us know how we can help you come out of the COVID situation better than you have ever been before, because you do need to change. You can't go back to normal. Your community needs to progress. Your community needs to unify. Your community needs to move forward. So here at Rural Community Solutions, let us know how we can help. Give me a call at give me an email at frank@ghorizons.com or kim@ghorizons.com. And let us talk you through how to unify your community, your organization, your church, your family, how we can help at Rural Community Solutions. I hope you have a great day, and the start of your week is phenomenal. So I'm Frank Spillers with Rural Community Solutions. You can catch us on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, or you can catch us on our blog at Think Like an Entrepreneur. Become a spark plug at anchor.fm/Frank Spillers. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.